God bless you guys. So another day waking up in the empire of lies. I'm just gonna play a few clips for. How much longer can it take for the full exposure and the criminal enterprise that thinks they can cheat and around people, live lawlessly from the top down, and continue to no accountability? Well, it's at the door any time now, you guys. A lot of people that lived as if they could break all the laws, spiritual divine laws, universal law, dude, common law, to no accountability, and push bullshit, corruption, folly, error from the top down. Yeah, it's over. I hope all you people in the federal government are ready for justice. Your etheric robbery and oppression, living in an illusion by the wisdom of the serpent, is over. Your whole criminal community is coming into judgment. So let me play this here real quick. Okay. So the thing about you can't even know if a video is real or not. But I'm just gonna play this because whether the video is real or not, it's the truth. You think that this AI, you can just basically make any scene you want, make it look like somebody's doing something that they're not doing. You think this was released, this technology, which was used for decades to manipulate the public through our news broadcast, apparently in different ways. You think that it was released without a purpose? No, it's to distort reality and confuse people so that even what you see with your eyes, you can't necessarily trust. And that's why we're supposed to walk by faith. Yeah. So here. So that might not even be real, but it's the truth what is being said here. Yeah. Yep. You guys are complicit in genocide. It's a bunch of people. The whole criminal, corrupt community, godless, heathen society, idol worshippers. Do you guys like being ruled, cheated, and robbed by a portion of society that's basically lawless, criminal, and cheats and liars? Psychopaths, dude? Pedophiles, bloodthirsty, satanic, idol worshiping, blood drinking people that sacrifice to demons been ruling over us, dude. Yeah, the vampire ball's over. U.S. government of the treasonous, fraudulent United States, dude, operating by the wisdom of the serpent. How do you guys feel? You think you're gonna shut off our voices like you're robbing me? Your whole freaking corporate criminal government's in trouble, dude, from the top down. Yeah, let's listen to this real quick. Here's another little clip I just seen. Am I supposed to feel sorry for President Trump or have pity for him? A lot of people would, because they're all on the wrong side. Yeah.
You can tell that he showed up here at Mar-a-Lago. All right, so what's going on here? Why are we seeing these people target Trump? Let's listen to what Trump said to. You can tell that he's thinking about this. Let's listen to this really quick.
I don't know how long I'll be around. A lot of people gunning for me, don't I? Huh? But I will not forget them. I'm never going to forget them. I don't know how long I'll be around. A lot of people gunning for me, don't I? Huh? But I will not forget them. I'm not going to forget them.
All right, so you heard that there, Trump's.
Well, it almost makes you want to feel sorry for President Trump the way he said that. What's he talking about? Well, the truth is coming out regardless whether you guys want it to or not. Yeah. And everybody that's been on the side of the lie, I have had to wake up in pain, discomfort every day is basically a whole criminal society, lawless society, godless society operating by the wisdom of the serpent. You guys couldn't destroy our souls, cut our roots. As if you could just destroy the truth, dude. And everybody on that side, maybe not everybody, that's the revelation is God is not going to destroy all the strangers. Some of them just need love and would love to be on the right side, which only God would be able to do. He was the only one that would be able to fix an impossible, infixable situation. You know, a lot of people got a shitty situation in this life because of treasonous criminal people, like in the federal government and our intelligence communities that think they can cheat and rob us, just like my whole channel's frozen. Donald Trump participated in genocide. The warp speed COVID agenda was a genocide. 15 to 17 million people estimated are dead around the world, my mother being one of them, because of fucking criminal trash, dude, coming from our intelligence community that were enlightened by the wisdom of the serpent is basically what it all boils down to. And exactly why he said, if you eat from that tree, you shall surely die. And the serpent beguiled these people and told him, you surely shall not die, but your eyes will be open. You'd be like God. Yeah. So we got people ruling over us, basically thinking they're immortal and they could just get away with freaking murder. Yeah, your whole Luciferian community, all you psychopathic piece of fucking trash are coming into account now. The revelation's going to begin. You guys can't stop it. I don't feel bad for Donald Trump because you knew what you were doing. You guys tried to destroy the remnant of Jesus Christ, dude. I've been vexed every day, like this says in Ecclesiastes, to him that increases knowledge, wisdom, you increase sorrow. Why? Because we're living in an upside down, backwards world here in time where if you do the right thing, no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, and everybody thinks that they can just live like that. You guys fucking cursed our lives continuously, dude, and you're cheating and robbing me, YouTube. And you guys are all going to be held to account now, and you're not just going to be able to switch over to switch off our voices in this revelation. Yeah. And everybody that wanted the bullshit to continue will be executed out of our land, dude. As the justice of God goes forth. We're truly etheric beings. Human beings are etheric beings, but because of our sin, low state of awareness, and criminals, cheats, serpents ruling over us, we've been held in a lower state of awareness where they've been basically been able to rule over us. Scornful men that made a covenant with death. They're in agreement with hell. Scorners, yeah, right on the other side of the veil, 24/7. I've had to deal with this bullshit for years, and I wonder, the study material that I've put together over a matter of years, getting the answers. Like I said, take 6 to 8 hours through both those studies on 2 through 6, makes the truth undeniable, and it exposed the whole kingdom of idols. And that's why I've been cheated, shit on, and robbed, trying to help people. I've had abandoned dogs, sorcerers around me continuously. Yeah, and at any time now, he's gonna be able to clear the strongholds out that we're being held in captivity by criminals. Okay. Are people gunning for you, Donald Trump? You had opportunity to change and fix and confess whatever you did. That would have been the answer. He that conceals the sin doesn't prosper, but whoever forsakes and renounces them find mercy. And that goes with everyone. Criminal pieces of basically subhuman trash in the intelligence communities. Psychopaths, dude. Operate. It's no accountability, and it's time, dude. Yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to continue. The revelation is at the door anytime. And it's going to be a pleasure executing judgment, knowing the truth, and how it's been blocked, robbed. We've been blocked and robbed, oppressed, vexed, cheated. The truth has been obscured. You guys want to destroy the truth. And for freaking operating that way, to no accountability, never relenting, as this revelation begins, yeah, Trump will probably disappear if he's the king of the bottomless pit, Apollyon. God's going to open the pit upon the whole criminal portion of society now any day. Probably between now and March 19th to April 8th, I'm imagining. It's been 2 years since the eclipse. The writing be on the wall with, put an X over Little Egypt in Illinois. Yeah, God's going to X the bully, dude. For what was done. You guys are bullies, dude. And you deserve to be held accountable. We're truly etheric beings. They've hidden the truth. They knew it. It says in Romans, knowing the truth of God, having it in unrighteousness, they suppress the truth and hold it in unrighteousness of mankind's mystical nature. Yeah. And everybody's got basically an etheric attachment. Etheric attachment's literally leaching our energy and oil, blocking us out of the etheric realm. And it's all your rulers. And a big portion of people, it's YouTube criminals at YouTube headquarters that think you can just cheat and rob me, dude. You can't cheat and rob me, YouTube. Yeah, I'm getting what's mine, and you guys are going to lose literally everything. Your whole corrupt community of idol worshipers, corrupt narcissistic sinners that think you can just make it a joke, like it's a joke to fucking harass and destroy people's lives. You're dead. You're spiritually dead, dude. And the books are going to be opened upon that would never change, would want to continue living in lawlessness as if you have any right, dude. Yeah, it's the time is at hand. Og Tella mentions that mentioned this back in 2017. He has a lot of good information up in his channel. Where I'm sure if he was given the opportunity to come on the right side, he probably would. If this seems like that, which may seem impossible. He's in a clone body supposedly, so I don't know if that's even possible for him. That's probably not going to be the case, but he seems like a good dude if he's with the information he provided. Yeah, and a lot of people are probably scared on the wrong side, and that's why they wouldn't speak up or fight against the agenda. Given the opportunity, though, and that's the thing, is that a lot of people are trapped. So I don't know exactly how this is all going to play out, but listen to this, because he's talking about the revealing. Yeah, we've been locked out of the etheric realm, having these murderous sinners, treasonous rulers ruling over us, literally riding our heads, dude. Yeah, and what did God say? He's going to pour the oil of joy out, okay, and get rid of beauty for mourning. This is 61 or 2 Isaiah, yeah. To clear all these sinners out of our way, dude. And then it's freaking retribution, wrath, and payback time upon the whole guilty community that wanted to continue the bullshit, robbery, and oppression. Like, it's funny destroying people's lives and spreading war around the earth, dude. It's a whole criminal-ass group. It's corruption through and through. There's this video I'm about to play, and then another one. I'll link both of them in the description. But listen to this.
Are excuses for the way things are. You put it the way things should be when you see the way they interact or these subhuman control systems for society. All of a sudden they become entirely crude, malevolent, manipulative, and mutated to a point where it looks like a monstrosity, which leads into many others and can take a while to explain. But everything that has to do with what is taking place and the projects, the unveiling or disclosure, which are similar ways to look at something. The topic, the idea of unveiling and disclosure. Disclosure is kind of like the civil, social version of unveiling the truth or revealing the truth. And unveiling is type of it's kind of like a psychotronic, genetic, spiritual event that happens. It's like psychological unveiling as well. Or actualization, self-actualization, we have a bunch of names for it. But it has to do more with the person's individual energy and them coming to a full awareness of what is, what they are. Whereas disclosure is like when this realization passes through this type of process in a larger scale so that the foundation for systems here can hopefully take a different route from there on.
Yeah. psychological unveiling. That's exactly what's about to happen. God's going to turn the clay to the seal, right? Because we've gathered ourselves in our earnest now. Yeah. And you criminal ass rulers that have hid the truth and thought you could just destroy our souls are going to have to basically give an account now. You're going to stand before God's throne as he seals up his people's gates. And all the wicked are basically getting dispersed out of the earth like smoke for what was done. You psychopathic, treasonous criminals that slaughtered a bunch of Palestinians. They're humans too. They don't look at life like there's any sanctity to it. When they're drunk on the wine of the wrath of God, enlightened by doctrines of demons, act like they can just cheat and rob the shit out of people and destroy life and spread war around. Get ahead with the usury system, which is robbery, and it's evil. Bribe people, dude. Your bullshit's over, dude. Yeah, civilization's about to go through the unveiling, and the corruption that ruled the day is over. You guys are not going to be able to just shut us off and continue. And it's a whole criminal ass society that would never change or relent, has gnashed their teeth upon the masses continuously. The whole veil of death, dude. Blocking people's freedom, acting like it was just a game. It's understanding that you would have that perspective. Doesn't make it okay or right. Yeah. As if you should be able to operate that way, dude, while other people suffer, dude. Yeah, these people are going to be screaming and gnashing their teeth in the pit of hell for what they did, dude. How does that feel, you psychopathic, murderous people? It's the big portion of society. Yeah, you're criminals, YouTube. You're cheating and robbing me, and your guys' bullshit's coming to a screeching halt for what you did, dude. You literally blocked me from communicating with basically everybody, isolated me. A whole criminal ass society thinks they could just cheat and rob people. Oh, it's going to be so fun holding the whole criminal, corrupt, cheating, Luciferian community that would never want to change or repent to accountability now. Yeah, we're truly etheric beings. They've known it. They've held the truth in unrighteousness, suppressed the truth in unrighteousness. That which is known of God is manifest in them. He showed it to them. And then just cheat the shit out of and rob everybody, dude. It is payback season upon you criminal ass bitches, dude. Bunch of fucking faggots, dude. Yeah, Barack Obama, you're going into the fire, dude, for what you did, along with every one of you assholes that thought it was cool to set him up, dude. You're not God, you sack of lying, murderous shit. Proverbs 5, dude. Drink waters out of thine own cistern, and running waters out of thine own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of water in thy street. Let them be thine only, and not strangers with thee. Yeah, but the whole community of strangers here on the earth been leeching our energy, blocking us out of the ether. Waters naturally flow out of your awareness into the etheric realm, so you're not bound in linear time. And they've known this because by the wisdom of the serpent, hid the truth behind oaths. And the whole criminal community, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, they're all about to be fucking executed. How they cheated and robbed us, dude. Yeah. Basically, everybody in high places, the rich of the earth, leeching our energy and oil, dude. You died partaking of the wrong wisdom. Bunch of people around me continuously, dude, thinking you could rob my energy, you fucking parasites. Yeah, it's a bloodbath upon the community of wickedness. I think they're going to continue. Donald Trump is telling you he's probably not going to be here many more days. Yeah, because the truth's coming out and they know it and they're scared and they can't hide it anymore. They're going to switch and shut off our voices as we get sealed up, dude. We're going to pop right into we're going to pierce the veil. You're not going to be able to hold us anymore, dude. And it's retribution season upon everybody that didn't want to relent. You guys have been given fair warning. Writing's been on the wall. 2 years coming up since April 8th. I can't believe God gave people that many times, but that's how patient he is. Yeah, and instant karma and retribution is coming to a lot of people, dude, that were never held accountable. We were in the church grace age, which is going to end suddenly. Yeah, and a lot of people are going to be held accountable for deeds long since forgotten. Okay, so I'm going to link that video, and then there's another one. I just looked at some of the transcript. The unveiling of the truth is the healing of the fragmented soul of humanity. Yeah. So basically all the rulers, all the honorable of the earth are getting removed. Hollywood and all these people, dude, your federal government, they're all guilty and complicit. COVID was bullshit. It's obvious, dude. It was all lies. There was nobody even sick, dude, and they had the whole world, whether they were ignorant or knew what was going on, as psychic vampires already in ether. Before that started, a lot of people were just ignorant. Yeah. It was criminal. You people, it's a bunch of people. The answer is shit on my life, dude. I'm getting what's mine, dude. God's going to give his people authority over the whole criminal community. Everybody's going to be freaking subjugated. Like you subjugated us to your bullshit. I hope you're all ready. It's going to be fun, dude. It's going to be such an enjoyable time, dude. Watching murderous cheats, liars, and deceivers and narcissists come down to their rightful place. Desolation and subjugation, dude, to the law of God. The wicked aren't getting away with anything, dude. There's nothing to fear unless you're wicked. Didn't want to repent and we're on the wrong side. Yeah, but God is fair. He's not gonna destroy all the strangers. A lot of people are scared. It says it, like I've mentioned. He's gonna give people a chance to repent, dude. But not everybody's gonna get that opportunity, I don't believe. If they've totally corrupted themselves. I don't know exactly. He told us to deliver him that is spoiled out of the hand of the enemy in the morning, lest his fury go forth like fire and burn that none can quench it. So basically, definitely the rulers, everyone, you sinners, you murderous piece of trash, control freak, psychopathic manipulators in the federal government are all pretty much fucked, dude, because you guys would never change or relent. You did a bunch of bullshit behind the scenes and spread evil on the earth. And it's payback season. Yeah. And the pit will open, as it says in Revelation 9. The whole earth is going to get trashed. All the road waves will be destroyed. You're probably not even going to be able to get water out of your tap. Yeah, and I'm going to feed you people that were ruling over us deceitfully by the wisdom of the serpent, hiding the truth behind those, and oppressing and robbing and shitting on people's blessings. I'm going to feed you people according to your deserts, dude. You guys like trafficking children? It's over, dude. And your guys' bullshit ass kingdom of robbery and deceit, it went on for decades and longer. It's over. It might seem like an eternity to these people. Yeah, your guys' lives are literally at an end for what you did. The robbery's done, dude. You guys are done cheating and robbing us, and they can't do a damn thing to us, dude. Whole community of corrupt sinners still around us, cursing my life, right on the other side of the veil, thinking that that you have any right to maintain, dude. It is retribution season upon everybody that didn't want to change and thought that you could live lawlessly to no accountability. The gates of heaven are about to be sealed. These people are living off our energy and life force. And it's payback time, dude. So I'm going to link those two videos, but he's talking about the revelation. As it says, God's going to turn the clay seal, Revelation 7. He's going to seal up our gates. He's not respecting anybody that got into the ether outside of his word, dude. Yeah, I got the keys of the kingdom of heaven. They're in the studies. I've offered it freely. I know I got a big reward, dude. I know I got a huge reward. I can't wait to see. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a real enjoyable time. And everybody that was a freaking burden, a dead weight upon the rest of us, that would never change or want to, is going to be removed by morning. The whole community of thieves, cheats, robbers that spoiled and plundered us. Yeah, at evening tide trouble, and before the morning he is not, dude. Woe to you that spoiled, and you weren't spoiled, and to them that dealt treacherously, and we didn't deal treacherously with you. When you shall cease to spoil, you shall be spoiled, and when you shall make an end to deal treacherously, we shall deal treacherously with you. So I have full right and authority as we get sealed up to fucking execute every criminal piece of trash operating as a fraudulent and lying authority, deceitfully, unlawfully, unrighteously. In my town, city, county, state, dude, God's gonna let us destroy the whole criminal ass society as his law goes forth out of Zion. Yeah. War's coming to an end. It's over, dude. These people are all getting held to account. Bullshit for decades. We're truly etheric beings, but because of our lack of awareness and sin and cheaters, robbers, and thieves operating by the wisdom of the serpent. We've been blocked out of the freedom God has for us, the etheric realm. Yeah, it's going to be so joyful to get released from this bullshit. Yeah, as God burns up the bars in our minds, strongholds, breaks the yoke, sets up his government. He's stirring up a scourge right now against the whole criminal community. He's about to slaughter a bunch of people, dude. The whole criminal ass community, all you sinners involved in that bullshit the last 6 years or through COVID. Drinking on our mountain, just fucking vexing our lives continuously, dude. It's over. Your narcissistic society is getting destroyed. Yep. So I hope you're all ready. I'll link those Ogteller's videos. He's clearly, they can see it. They know. They can see it in the revelation. They can see it ahead of time. They've known for years who God's elect were before we even knew, and sought to destroy us the whole time. It's been a long-ass decade, yeah. You can burn in hell, Barack Obama, you sack of man-loving freaking treasonous shit, dude. And all you assholes in intelligence, it's over. And they think they're going to continue. They've stockpiled weapons, think they're going to use that artificial intelligence system to trap us. Oh, it's going to be a time of, it's going to be crazy, dude, because, you know, we're not going to be able to reap them all off the land. Most of the terrors are getting gathered up and bound in bundles. As soon as we cross over, they think they're going to devour us, standing before God's throne, accusing us day and night. They think they're going to devour the man-child before it's born, dude. As God's people cross over, he's going to part the waters. We're going to wrap it up, our mantle, and we're going to part the waters. Everybody to get the fuck out of the way is getting destroyed, dude. The whole community of strangers that's been waging war against us, that didn't take heed against good, with better good judgment. You see, we got the truth. And all you murderous pieces of trash that were continually harassing us are all gonna fucking burn suddenly for what you did, dude. So I hope all you assholes up in high places, you rich, you billionaires and millionaires and disgusting people, rootless, godless sinners, are ready for the payback, dude. Mad at us and scorn us continuously, dude, for being righteous and half, you know, clean, a lot cleaner than other people. Not perfect. Yeah, it's payback time. I can't wait, dude, to jam the justice of God, this sort of on all your murderous, cursing throats, Babylon, your whole idol worshiping community, dude. You're cheating and robbing me. Yeah, God's going to let us out. I'm fucking executing Mark Zuckerberg overnight for cheating and robbing me, dude. They can't do a damn thing about it. They're guilty of genocide. You're not authorities. None of these people are not the FBI, CIA, NSA. They're all operating as criminals. They're not the law, dude. Yeah. So hope you're ready. You guys have been cheating and robbing us. You don't have no rights or energy. That's how the billionaires got rich, living off other people's life force. You're losing everything. All you honorable of the earth, I'm stripping, staining the pride of your glory, and I'm bringing you people into contempt now. And what are you going to do about it, dude? You can't cheat and rob me like that. Your whole society is getting destroyed, dude. The whole criminal, corrupt, deceitful society of operating by idols is getting held to account and destroyed at any time as the unveiling begins. As we come to a full awareness of what we really are. It's a psychotronic, genetic, spiritual event. And the whole society is going to be made to understand what happened. Yeah, you guys are not going to be able to scatter people's awareness and hold people in captivity anymore. You're living off people's emotional energy. It's fucking over, dude. It's over. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? You take me into captivity, they're powerless to do so, dude. Yeah, should we feel bad for Donald Trump? He's probably not going to be here much longer. Good, dude. You participated. You wanted to corrupt all the genetics of mankind so you could rule over us as a sorcerer, dude. You deserve to be held accountable. You were given time to repent. The writing's on the wall. Yeah, and now are you going to pray to Jesus Christ now? They poured out a prayer when their chastening was upon them. 26:16, Isaiah. Yeah, God's about to punish a bunch of people now. You're not immortal, dude. I hope you guys are ready because it's time. So I'll link those videos. He's talking. It's all relevant to the unveiling. Yeah, and all you leeches, you criminal sacks of shit, dude. I can't wait to frickin' destroy everybody in my county involved in the bullshit. Cursing and robbing and vexing my life. And my sister said it, you're the best of us. I'm not really even that. try to live a clean life. You know, I can still sin. Occasionally, I've still done things that I shouldn't. I like to smoke tobacco. I like drinking alcohol, dude. You guys fucking cursed us continuously, and we're good. We're decent people, dude. The whole criminal community is coming into account now for what was done. So prepare for change worldwide. And the revelation, they're going to shut us down and switch over, and it's a big ass group of people, 70 to probably 80%, or a little bit more, 75 to 90% of the community would never change, never want to. Lawless criminals and freaking murderers, thorns upon our land, dude. It's going to be a time of trouble like no other as the new stars go up. Yeah, chaos, dude. All the cities will burn probably. You're not going to be able to travel the roadways. The whole earth is getting trashed. They're all getting cast down from the ether as they get cut off from our oil. The gates are getting sealed. This is the time of revelation. I wonder how many more days it can be. Certainly, it's not going past mid-March to mid-April before we get invaded. They think they're going to lock us down. God reigns on his people. When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Yeah. And it's threshing season, dude. All you treacherous sinners that wouldn't relent, wouldn't receive the truth, had no intention to get out of our fucking way, are getting destroyed, dude. Yeah, it's going to be a pleasure, dude, removing the whole criminal portion of society. So I hope you guys are ready. I already know. God's given us authority. Yeah, we were tortured, dude, for years because of sack of shit humans like Barack Obama. Yeah, I hope you enjoy hell, Barack. Seriously, dude. Your whole faggot culture is getting destroyed, dude. It's an abomination. Homosexuality is an abomination. It basically allows you to host unclean spirits. And it's over, dude. You guys freaking sodomitic, idol worshiping, bullshit, robbery, manipulation, deceit, spreading war around the earth. Theft and robbery is over, dude. All you freaking psychopaths in the federal government can fucking rot in hell, dude, if you would never want to change. So enjoy your guys' judgment because it's at the door. You're going to wake up in hell for what you did. All you liars, dude. It's over. Enjoy it.